So we were doing permutation combination and we are up to exercise 7.4. So we have done question number 2 to last class. So let me do with question number 3. So question number 3, it says what? How many chords can be drawn through 21 points on a circle? So we have a circle, and on that circle we have 21 points, and on that circle means what? The points are on the surface of the circle. So here we have 21 points. Obviously I would not be drawing 21 points, so I'm just saying that there are 21 points on the surface of the circle. Now how many chords can we draw? Now what is this chord? Chord basically is a line which touches the two extreme ends of a circle. So if I say these are the 2 points, so if I join these 2 points we can form a chord. Like this way, if I join these 2 points we have a chord. So basically chord is formed by 2 points on a circle, right? So here we have 21 points. So how many chords we can form? So if I can form a chord by the help of 2 points, so from 21 points if I select 2 points, then we can get a chord, right? So like this way, how many different selections of 2 points can you get to form chords? So it will be, out of 21 I have to select 2, so it will be 21C2. So 21 is the total number of points, and I have to select 2 points to draw a chord. So it will be 21C2. So I have to select 2 points from 21 points to form a chord. So here the answer will be, first you write to form a chord, 2 points on the circle, 2 points on the circle are needed. Therefore the number of chords is equal to number of ways of selecting 2 points out of 21. So that is equal to 21C2. So that's my answer. Will be my answer. Now what is the value of this one? Now we have learned that NCR is equal to n factorial divided by, do the difference, n minus r factorial, then you write r factorial. So here it will be what? 21C2 will be 21 divided by 21 minus 2 factorial into 2 factorial. So this is coming out to be, this one will be factorial, 21 factorial divided by 19 factorial and 2 factorial. Now if I cut 19 with 21, I get 21 into 20. So if I cut with this 2, I get 10. So we have 210 chords. So from 21 points on a circle we can form 210 chords. So this is how we solve question number 3. Now let's move on to question number 4. So in question number 4 it says what? In how many ways can a team of 3 boys and 3 girls be selected from 5 boys and 4 girls? So basically we have to form different teams. Now they have told you what basically comprises a team. A team is made up of 3 boys and 3 girls. A team is made up of 3 boys and 3 girls. Now how many boys are there? Totally there are 5 boys are there. Total there are 5 boys and there are 4 girls. So there are 5 boys and 4 girls. So how many ways we can select a team? Now look at here. Among those 5 boys, in order to form a team, I need to select 3 boys. And how many ways we can select 3 boys from 5 boys? It will be 5C3. From 5 boys I can select 3 boys in 5C3 ways. Now how many ways we can select 3 girls from 4 girls? It will be 4C3. Right? Now we need to form a team of 3 boys and 3 girls. So what it will be? by multiplication principle, the number of ways we can select a team is 5c3 into 4c3. That's the number of ways we can have a team. Okay, so let's write down. So first thing we'll write here, number of ways of selecting 3 boys from 5 boys is equal to 5c3. Selecting, I don't care about the arrangement. Maybe the taller boy stands first or the shorter boy stands first. I don't care. I just select. Combination is all about selection. Permutation is selection and arrangement, but combination is all about selection. So I am selecting 3 boys out of 5 boys. Then what I will do, number of ways of selecting 3 girls from 4 girls, and we have discussed this one also, that is 4c3, right? And the required number of ways of creating a team. So now we will write, hence by multiplication principle, the number of ways a team can be formed, is equal to, so let me write this one nicely, a team can be formed is equal to 5c3 into 4c3. Now let's put the value. So 5c3, what is that? It is 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 3. Now 5 minus 3 is 2 factorial, and then you write 3 factorial into 4 factorial divided by 4 minus 3, that is 1 factorial, into 3 factorial. So let's cut. So if I cut with 3 factorial with 5, we have 5 into 4. Then 3 factorial with 4, we have 4 only. So this one, you get 2. So how much is that? It is 40. It is coming out to be 40. So there are 40 number of ways you can form a team with 3 boys and 3 girls, selecting from 5 boys and 4 girls. So that's how we do question number 4. Question number 5, it is same as question number 4. I want you guys to do question number 5 as a homework. Now let me just discuss question number 5. So what is that? The number of ways of selecting 9 balls from 6 red balls, 5 white balls and 5 blue balls. So we have basically 6 red balls. We have 6 red balls, 6 red balls. Then what we have? Then we have 5 white balls. We have 5 white balls, and then we have 5 blue balls. 5 blue balls. Then how many number of ways we can select balls of each selection consists of 3 balls of each color. So the selection must consist, so 9 balls, I have to select 9 balls out of this, right? Now in this 9 ball, every single color must have 3 balls of it. So I have to select 9 red balls. So what it will be? It will be 6c3. Then I have to select 3 white balls. It will be 5c3. Then I have to select 3 blue balls. Then it will also be 5c3. So we have 5c3, 5c3, then 6c3. Therefore, the required number of ways will be, by multiplication principle, 6c3 into 5c3 into 5c3. So please write it down. Write this one down and complete the homework. This is a homework. Question number 6 is done. So let me see what is question number, question number 5 is done. Let's do question number 6. So what is question number 6? Now read it carefully. It says, determine the number of 5 card combinations out of a deck of 52 cards. So there are 52 cards. I hope you guys know about cards. If you don't know, please tell me, then we can discuss about cards. You just send me a message that, sir, please explain about that 52 cards. So there are 52 cards, and we have to draw what? We have to draw 5 card combination. So from this 52 cards, I am drawing 5 card combinations. Yeah. Then it says that if there is exactly one ace in each combination. So here they said that we are drawing 5 card combination from 52 cards and there is exactly one ace in each combination. So first thing we need to know that in 52 cards there are 4 aces. There are 4 aces in 52 cards. So basically when I am taking a combination of 5 cards, one card has to be an ace. So how many ways we can select a ace? So first thing, if I have to design the cards in here, so we have 4 aces and we have 48 other cards. We have 48 other cards. Now from 4 ace, I need to select one ace. Now that can be done by 4C1. I can select one ace from 4 aces in 4C1 ways. Now the remaining card is what? 48. Now if my one card is ace, how many remaining cards do I have to draw? We have to draw 4 remaining cards, and that 4 remaining cards I have to draw from 48 cards because I need to have exactly one ace. So my one ace is already selected, that is 4C1. So out of 48 cards I have to select 4 other cards, so it will be 48C4. Then the required number of ways, the required number of 5 card combinations will be 4C1 into 48C4. So that's how you got the answer. Now if you look at carefully, look at the down portion, 4C1, here you have 1, and this 48C4, here we have 4. So 1 plus 4 is 5, and that satisfies our 5 card combination, right? 5. And look at the number up, here it is 4 and here it is 48. So 48 plus 4 is what? 52, and 52 is the total number of cards. Okay, so this is how we'll check whether my answer is correct or not. So first thing, I select an ace. I select an ace in 4C1 ways, and then I select the remaining 4 cards from the remaining 48 cards. So 48C4 ways we select that one. Okay, so let me write this question. So what we are going to do is, so let's write down now the number of ways an ace is selected from 4 aces is 4C1. So the number of ways we can select one ace from 4 aces is 4C1, right? Then we can go to the number of ways the remaining 4 cards. We have to draw 5 cards. We have already drawn 1 card, that is an ace. Now the number of ways the remaining, let me drop this portion, the number of ways the remaining cards can be selected, actually not right, can be selected, is selected from 48 cards is, it will be 48C4, right? So I will write here, therefore by multiplication principle, the required 5 card combinations, the required number of 5 card combinations is equal to 4C1 into 48C4. This is how we get. So let me just solve this one. So what do we get in here is 4C1 is 4 factorial divided by 4 minus 1, that is 3 factorial, into 1 factorial. Then 48 divided by 48 minus 4, that is 44 factorial, then 4 factorial. This is what we have. So 4 factorial goes away. then 44 factorial and 48 factorial, it becomes 48, 47, 46, 45. It's too much. Now 3 factorial is what? It's 6. 3 into 2 into 1, that is 6. And here you see you can cut 3 factorial with 48. 8 6 are 48. So we will write here 8. So all you have to do is you have to multiply 8 into 47 into 46 into 45, and you will get your answer. So this is how we solve question number 6. Now question number 7. Let me read question number 7. And in how many ways one can select a cricket team of 11 from 17 players? So we have to select a cricket team from where? From 17 players, and obviously I hope everybody knows that a cricket team needs 11 players. So we need to make a cricket team from 17 players. So we are selecting 11 players out of 17 players. Then what it says, in which 5 players can bowl if each cricket team of 11 must include exactly 4 bowlers. So here it says that among these 17 players there are 5 bowlers. There are 5 bowlers, right? So if there are 5 bowlers, obviously there are 12 remaining players. There are 12 remaining players because total player is 17, right? So if there are 5 bowlers, then the remaining player is 12. Now the 11 player team which we have to make, there must be exactly 4 bowlers. So the 11 player team which we are making, there must be exactly 4 bowlers. If there are exactly 4 bowlers, the remaining players will be what? It will be 7. There must be 7 remaining players. So I hope it will be far easier for you guys to solve this one. So question number 7, what I will do is, first I will select the number of bowlers. There are 4 bowlers, right? And I have to select 4 bowlers from how many bowlers? There are 5 bowlers. So I have to select 4 bowlers from 5 bowlers. So I will write here number of ways of selecting 4 bowlers from 5 bowlers is, how many ways we can select? It is 5C4. It is 5C4, right? Now we have what? Now we have to select the remaining players. Once you have selected the bowlers, now we have to select the remaining players, and there are 7 remaining players we have to select, and we have to select those 7 players from these 12 remaining players only. Okay, so I will write here number of ways of selecting 7 remaining players from 12 players. So I am selecting 7 remaining players from 12 players, and that is done by it is 12C7. 12C7. Now I will write, therefore by multiplication principle, hence by multiplication principle, what we can say, the required number of ways, is equal to 12C7 into 5C into 5C4. This is what we have. You see at the down, 7 plus 4 is 11, and obviously we need 11 players to form a team, and 12 plus 5 is 17, and 17 was the total number of players we had. So this will give us our answer. So let me find out what is that. So 12 factorial divided by 12 minus 7, that is 5 factorial, 7 factorial into 5 factorial, 5 minus 4, that is 1 factorial, 4 factorial. So this one goes, we have 5, then 7, and this one goes, so we have 12 into 11 into 10 into 8, sorry, there will be 9, 9 into 8. This is what we have. Let's see what we can cut. 5 factorial. So if I cut 5 with 5 factorial, we have 4 into 3 into 2. So 4 3s are 12. So we get 12 gets cut, and 2 4s are 8. So how much we are getting is 11 into 10 into 9 into 4. This is what we're getting. So basically we are getting at, if I see 4 9s are 36. 36 into 11 is 396. So we are getting 3960. This is my answer, 3960. Okay. Question number 8. A bag contains 3 black balls and 6 red balls. Determine the number of ways in which we can collect. Question number 8, very very easy. You do it. Question number 9. In how many ways a student choose a program of 5 courses if 9 courses are available and 2 specific courses are compulsory for each student? So question number 9 will also be homework, and one thing I will ask you guys, question number 9 in my next class. So thank you.